Okay, so for my summary on astrology this week, today the person I'm talking to is actually my son, Grant. He's here with me on a Sunday, and so I'm just going to talk to him about what's going on astrologically. Basically, I'm really excited about this week because I actually have a birthday this week, and that's always good. He was rolling his eyes at me. And it's the last week of Virgo, which means like this is the fourth week of being in this earth energy where we're making changes in our lives. We're thinking about how we want to structure the rest of the year moving forward. We're probably like making changes around the house to prepare ourselves for winter. I know I've been like thinking about moving all my furniture around and making a plan for that. There's a lot of strategizing that could be happening. Last week, the way that we have been behaving, it started to shift. That's what happens when Mars moves retrograde. So for the next month and a half or so, the way that we behave in accordance with what we want to create, that behavior is actually changing. So in your case, you've started school and you have all these ideas for what you want to do. You're really inspired to create these new projects, and you've actually got these new plans that we even talked about today, and you have a whole plan of action this week, and you have this excited thing that you're moving in a specific direction, you're behaving in a certain direction to create it, and you don't know for sure like if it will work out the way you think it would, but no matter what, every action you take in that direction is taking you where you inevitably want to go. And so you're directionally accurate in your behaviors. And that's what has been reoriented last week and now this week. This week we have extra energy. I don't know if you noticed it, but today the energy started to feel even more excited, like something that you've been anticipating. You actually are ready to take action on it, and you're actually ready to move. And that's because the planet Jupiter is now going to be moving direct. It's going to be moving like in the direction of the future. Now, the weird thing is though, some of the factors of our reality, some of the like proof that we're moving in the right direction, we might not see any of that proof for the rest of the month of September. We might not actually get any actual tangible, like, oh, X, Y, and Z has happened, or like, I know I'm not going to speak specifically to your situation, but you know what I'm talking about, right? We might not actually get that notification until after September 29th. Until September 29th, everything's sort of staying still. There's not, it's like there's this weird standstill, and we're behaving differently, and we're thinking about the future, and it doesn't look like a lot of progress is being made, but we feel different inside, and we have some kind of this hopeful feeling, this optimistic feeling that our plans are going to actually work. And so we just keep taking actions in that way, and what's magical is those outside changes that you want to experience, they actually start from that place inside, the excited feeling you have inside that it's going to work. Like the vision that you have for your future that you want to experience, all you really need to do was feel how excited you are about that vision and let that guide you to the next steps. And by doing that, you're planting a seed for it to actually happen. And this week on Thursday, we have a new moon. And I know you don't really know that much about the moons, but on Thursday, we had already made plans for you to do all the video stuff and all the, like, I was like, oh, you think Thursday's a good day for that? And you're like, yeah, Thursday's the day. And I'm in my head, I'm like, well, that's perfect because that's the new moon, and whatever you do on Thursday is actually going to be a seed that's planted for your entire future. So you making the plan and taking actions and like being excited and doing all of it, you're planting super, super positive seeds for what you want to experience. And you had that vision weeks ago. Like that vision started back in the middle of August when we were making the vision boards. And now look at the actions that are happening and the opportunities you're being given because of visions that you started having in August. So, I mean, it's all related, it's all building on itself. And even if we're not seeing real tangible evidence, there hopefully is enough trust and faith built up in those muscles to continue taking action, even if you may not get exactly what you hope to get from doing the thing. You know, it stops being about receiving a specific outcome and starts being about being directionally accurate to where you want to go. So that's what this week's about. Basically, I mean, for me, there was one astrologer that said that whatever we decide, whatever we feel inside that we're building for our future, this is the last week for us to set the intention for that. It's the last Earth week. It's the last seeds planted. Like if you were planting a garden of experiences for your future, this is the last week to put those seeds in the ground before the transformation of the seeds begins. And the crazy thing is, whatever seeds you plant this week are going to grow. So if you're planting seeds of fear or seeds of doubt or seeds of like worry or any of those seeds, those are going to sprout too. And it's not, I'm not saying that to create fear. I'm just saying that humans have so much more power to create what they desire than they even know, and that the feelings we have inside are the ways that we plant those seeds. It's not like you have to do some kind of sacred ritual, but actually letting yourself feel like, what do I want to experience? What do I desire to experience in my life? That is what seed planting is all about, because you attune your attention and your behaviors toward achieving what you desire. And automatically things are attracted to you when that happens. So thanks for hanging out with me, Grant. And thanks for letting me give my reading to you. And I'm really, really excited about your projects. And I hope that this was also helpful for all my friends on Facebook and YouTube, and or if you're seeing this on my website. Anyways, have a good week and celebrate as much as you can. This is my golden week. So have a good one for me. Okay, bye.